Oh boy, let's see if this works. There's some weird stuff going on today. Weird stuff. I don't even know if it's live. Did it not go? Hold on a second. It didn't go. What? Hold on. Is this working? Hello. Now we're here, I think. I have to fix. It might sound like I'm complaining about it, but I'm also learning as I go. Anyway, okay. Good morning officially. Let me try to at least not be like I was the other day, where I had to dig around forever and not say hello to anybody. Ambrose Chamber Pop made it in. Lee, Beauty Love Creative, Travis Weeks, Florian Schwartz, Grace Salt, Harsh Warden, Lynn and Graham, Joan Haynes, Bear in the Garden, Brett Blau, Sally Scipio, John Hogan, Thomas Finn, Ron is here. Happy Friday. Angvid on Twitch, hello. Twitch again declined my partner app. Justin's Journeys is in Texas now. Good morning. Colleen, good morning. Roberto Ortiz, good morning. Matt Rollins, what day is it? It's Friday, right? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Matt Rollinson, good morning. Joaquin Moore, Nova Rain, Sherry 94, Twisted Metal, Sheila. It's like a super Friday for me because I've been working the last 12 days. So last Friday wasn't really a Friday, but this is like a double Friday. Ooh, bridge stats and things prepared. Nice. I'm ready. You saw low bitrate already? Was there already one? I don't know. I am having weird power to my devices issue again. It's like it takes a while for it to stabilize. It seems to stabilize on its own. So I don't know if I was digging around too much. This is like the last warm day for a while. Warm meaning the high is going to be at 41. And then I think it all just drops. And then we get single digits next week. 4 seconds. I don't think I'll make it. See a car already waiting. They're going to have a delay, but he's already inching. You see inchers? Ooh, there's 2, 3 cars. Oh man, it's congested. Oh, there they go. It's a minivan with only one person in it. All right. Gerard, good morning. Double Bridge Friday. Jaron Rollins, Hank P, Molly Chamber, A. Lee Hilliard, Hell's Kitchen, not too far off. Good morning, happy in life. No, we had tech difficulties Wednesday too, so I don't know. This building right here, I don't know what it's going to be, but look at the... Ooh, he's going to go past the light. The living and kitchen area is so small. Like, they have... This is... if anyone wants to look it up, it looks like the address is 429 2nd Avenue. But the corner kitchen living room space looks so small. And it seems to be a trend with these new constructions. Yeah, it looks like it has central air and all that, but the units themselves just seem small, and they're going to be very expensive. Oh well. Who else am I missing? A lot of people still. This 41 degrees today is going to ruin our sub-freezing temperature streak. And, our water's not going to freeze enough in Central Park. But even next Wednesday, it's supposed to be frigid. I also thought I heard Google say it's going to have potentially 2-point-something inches of snow on Sunday. So I don't know if that's going to happen. What is this truck doing? But anyone have any better predictions about the snow this Sunday? I just quickly heard my Google device talking about it when I asked it about the weather for the next week. I was predominantly listening for how cold it's going to be. Anyway, there it is. I'm putting it out there, so hopefully by the time I catch up to the chat, we'll have it. Anthony Butcher, hello. Sunrise 7:15, it's coming. Put my hat on again because it's 27 today before. This morning anyway, so it's cold enough for me for a hat, but I'm already sweating. Alright, almost. I'm missing a lot of people still. Minty Cactus. Justin's Journeys. Living it up. Jeffrey Wu, good morning. Caesar, hi. John Jack, hello. What is this guy doing? He's got the extra tint, extra illegal, extra inchy over the lines. Ambrose is down to wearing just 2 layers. I mean, 2 layers is the way to go in all weather, at least winter-wise. Thin shirt and a jacket, that's it. Oh, NYPD blocking off 21st Street at the crack of dawn. What's going on here? I know there's a police station on this block, but I wonder why they're blocking this entrance. Is something going on? Should we just go to 3rd Avenue early? Let's do it. Looks pretty quiet. Seems artificial. Okay. It is nice out though. Temperature-wise, I like this. We'll see just how much I like it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know if our Monday commute is going to be at the coldest point. I don't think it is. But it's still going to be cold on Wednesday. I might pull out my face gaiter for one of those, if not both. So my nose isn't as chilly. Yeah, there's nothing going on here. I don't know. I think they told them to stop parking on an angle so much here. It used to be that all the police cars were parked on an angle here. Not anymore. Not anymore. New Jersey Mike's opened up at Kips Bay. Man, it really gives me old school Blimpie vibes. There used to be a Blimpie right here in this corner. It became my go-to because they were one of the last ones that still sliced the meat in front of you. It's just something different about it than having the meat pre-prepared between those 2 slices of paper. You know what I mean. All right, I'm behind. I'm worse than ever right now in terms of being behind. Let me just catch up. Shoot. Kevin J. MM. No, he's he took the tour guide test, so he's a licensed New York City tour guide, Action Kid. As are a few. I think him, Dutch Maz, maybe NYC Walking Show too. But yeah, they're full time. I'm as Harrison Ford said in one of those Indiana Jones movies, part time. Motoko Kusagani, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Tanya, good morning. I point out all the Volvos, yes. Patrice, good morning. The up to prediction 5 inches. Oh, the Sunday we might get some significant snow. All right, I got to be ready for this. I got to be ready for the snow on Sunday. I cannot miss this opportunity. It's being handed to me on a day that I'm not working. But everyone's going to be tired. We're doing like a thing on Saturday, so we'll see if that can work out or not. Man run, if only I knew what I said 5 minutes ago. Andrew Horton and New York Rangers, Yanks 2000, Forest Hills. With the Vision on Twitch is in Pennsylvania. You're supposed to get 1 to 2 inches on Saturday and 1 to 3 inches on Sunday. With your powers combined, that's not that little. We're walking south on 3rd Avenue now. Usually we're on 2nd for a while longer, but that was an Equinox ad? Weird. Let's see, Circle Beyond, good morning. Vlog, I mean, I do remember the name Vlog. I don't know if multiple people have it, but I've seen people do that. And I think they're the same one. It's still a weird question, though. This place here called Folia used to be Mumbles, which we went to periodically. Thomas, good morning. Lonnie R. Happy Friday. Yeah, hats also change the layers. To me, wearing a hat is like wearing 4 layers on my body. Everything just stays hot. Except my hands, those are always a problem. But somehow the hat helps me contain all my heat. I guess otherwise it just evaporates off my head. Or whatever you call it. I think this used to be a Starbucks. Now it's another cafe called Cupsole. Really weird. Really, really weird. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's happening. What was that? So strange, guys. I'm sorry. Everything crapped out again. I don't know why. Like everything. I thought it might be the power cable, so I just changed it again. But it seems I have another USB backup, you know. So it still seems to be that. I don't know why this is happening today. I've changed nothing else really. I hope it stays stable now. Now I'm really behind, I'm sorry. Well, this is not a good sign about the stability of the Rock 5B+. I thought it would be better than this. I wonder if I have to go back to the Rock 5A. I think I might not have a choice. Oh, this guy actually caught a cab. Old school style. Alright. Now I'm super behind. I think I'm just going to have to catch up to the end. And, excuse me. The lights. Alright. Let's see. Let me stop for a second and just try. Yeah, Starbucks is ready. Let me stop for a second and just try. Javier. Sapphire Bluebells. Why does Subway Subs smell like Subway Subs? Because Subway sucks. I hate the smell of Subway bread. Tomoko, Patrice, Walking UK, Seraphonco also licensed. Interesting. Woo! Good morning, Zither, Marit. Wait, aren't you in Connecticut, Thomas? Afternoon. Confusing me. Daniel in Western Europe on Twitch. Hello. Kevin Hawthorne has a lot of interviews. If you can find him on that channel. WTSP. DJ Etalox, good morning. Revelation Flap, hi. Tori Morrison. Yeah, everything just died. Sorry. First time chatter on Twitch is at SU142. Hello. Sorry you came in right at a disconnect. I haven't had these in a while. I don't know what happened. It was Starbucks that turned it all down. Yeah, everything died on that one. The power completely stopped powering. I don't know. I was digging around in my backpack. Yeah, Ron got it. I said that just, and then I didn't even read that yet. Dark Clouds, good morning. Apologies that you came in during a disconnect. Never pushed a production on Friday. I didn't do anything new. I got nothing different from Wednesday. Nothing different. Nothing different at all. So I don't know what it is. Steve Smith, Tech Issues Daily. Oh boy. Yeah, but we've had colder weather than this. I switched the power cable anyway, but we had colder weather than this. Yeah, hailing a taxi, retro. Where's Biggest and Walk, Sean? All right, I'm caught up. Denise, good morning. I hope it was an anomaly, but I don't like anomalies, you know? I don't like it happening at all. We had stability for the longest time. That one guy on YouTube is going to be so mad today. All right. We're going to have to like walk triple speed to start catching up on time. Street, no cars. At least my chat phone is still working. Uh-oh, disconnect from BellaBox. I hope that's temporary. Oh, it is. And I had that other weird thing where BellaBox Cloud wasn't working right. All right, whatever. Laura Ansar, good morning. Wishing you a great day too. We're off to an interesting start with tech stuff. Oh man, that's a big truck going down a small street. 13th Street's small. No. Okay, let's focus on the positives now. It's nice out. It's good temperature for walking fast. So maybe I can use that to my advantage and keep the pace at a quicker one. Will we set records? I don't know. I have to say I'm doubtful. I got okay sleep, but yeah, we'll see. George, good morning. Tommy Landry, good morning. I don't think we'll actually catch up, you know, but I guess they'll try to move fast. Her. Got my different neck mount on. This is Teleson's newer model. It feels nicer than the last one, and the connectors actually seem quite durable, so that's good. Positive tech thing for once. Oh, and Surveyor's backpack shipped. It should be coming next week, so I guess we could try the Starlink again on a pole. I already have the 1/4-inch adapter for it, so it should just screw right on top. But we'll see. Marlene, good morning. Yeah, I saw that Nintendo announced the Switch 2. I heard the pricing of it. It's going to be kind of expensive, if that's to be believed. That the base model with no games is $450. That's a little pricey. Guess I'm crossing. Hey. What? It's just my usual amount, Ron. I forgot I had that video ready to go for a while. I decided to post it yesterday. Anyway, well, I changed a couple of things with the Starlink too. I switched over to the Rock 5B. I still have to see if maybe I need a different power adapter for that thing. I don't know if it handles power better than the 5A, but we'll see. We'll get there. If I have to switch back to the Rock 5A, I guess I will. But it's still weird because it stabilizes after a while. So I'm not sure what else it could be. Hey, my nose feels it today. It's I don't know why. It's not that much cooler than Monday. Probably because I was standing for a while, digging. Abu Saif, good morning. Switch 2 looks much like the one. You might hold off till next year. I'm thinking, is there any news about it being fully backwards compatible with the one? Because my current Switch is like dying. It's acting very funny. The guy needs to fix his headlights, or at least one of them. Like Mario games I could sit on the loading screen for 3 minutes. So I think there's something wrong with it. Because I thought maybe it's the SD card, but I just changed that out. So I don't know. I haven't really read much about it. I still don't know when the release date is. All I saw was like there's global experience events scheduled for April, I guess, but that doesn't say much about when it's coming out. I guess it's going to be announced at a later Nintendo Direct. Uh-oh. I hope we're not disconnected. Okay, we're back. Time flies, giving us the time. But so does Nightbot. Yeah, but it was colder on Monday morning, too, I think. It was colder on Monday morning. Zero, I never put sugar in coffee. I try not to take extra sugars. Like, I don't add them to things. I'll eat sweets periodically, I just don't, like, add sugar to anything. I mean, Nintendo has screwed us with backwards compatibility before, right? Like the Wii and the Virtual Console, like all those games that you bought. I think somebody was crossing the street and just didn't even move faster for the car. That was that beeping was about. Yeah, Virtual Console. Big Nintendo screw job. If I did that for every piece of garbage, I'd never get where I'm going. People need to take accountability for their own trash, you know? G in Israel, good morning. "25 degrees in Laguna." Oh, what's wrong with you, Mark's Nick? Wrong way? What? Are you okay, Mark? Walking down Bowery, just across 2nd Street. Dana Lee, hello. You can't just inject your own agenda into what you think things should be, Sun God. It's, you know, there's no snow, there's no snow. me see if I can angle this a little bit more up. Like this, maybe. But then I should... Uh-oh. I don't want to ding the dongles too much. Oh, Sun God is just... I understand now. What is that one guy that, like, tries to make a shot, misses, and then says, I understand it now. And then immediately makes the next shot with basketball? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Rebel Rel, hello. Nobody else feels as upset by Nintendo with their Virtual Console screw job? Because now you gotta buy what? I'm gonna just wait in the middle. You gotta buy the monthly payments for emulator access, and they may or may not add games to it randomly. Juliana, good morning. Enforcer, good morning. We're going to be heading to Chinatown, but via a roundabout way with some bridges. Tony, hello. Mojave's had snow, and that's okay with him. Hey, why not? The exact streets would tell you why there's snow or not? Are you sure? Yvette Parkinson, good morning. Nintendo trying to pull a Sony girl out. Hal will just use emulator and ROMs like nature intended. Laura's not a gamer, but a chef. Why not both? Why not both? ¿Por qué no los dos? Yeah, I don't know. It still angles right a little bit, right? I don't know. Hip glasses store, or at least tries to be. I still don't understand how that affects the snow comment, but okay. Chefs don't have time to play games, too busy getting tattoos. Does every chef get tattoos? How many tattoos does Gordon Ramsay have? Nintendo missed an opportunity calling it the Super Switch. Yeah, you know what? Considering their old game naming schemes. There's a bird just walking around over there. You're right. I miss the days of Super things. And every game also had Super stuff in it too, like Super Metroid, Super Mario. Because from Nintendo, everything just... all the remix of the starting of franchises just got the word Super added to it in the front. Which is okay. I did not see Costco madness over Pokemon. What happened? I'm like also... That's one data point, Sun God. I don't understand. Anyway, all right. I think I've had enough. Sharon, good morning. RJ Jones, good morning. Benchmark nerd. I like benchmarks too. Good morning. John Ditch got a Destiny. I saw some flurries earlier, actually, but I will just say it again: snow is not guaranteed in New York in the winter. I know the media and movies and whatnot make you think that, but not always the case. Not consistently, anyway. Oh, they take down a bunch of scaffolding here? Yeah, this looks much emptier now. But the building's all torn down. So aren't they just going to build the scaffolding right back up when they start building something here? That's a big lot. Big lot. Big Lots, isn't that a store? All right. I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your pal, friend. Whatever they said. South Park. Miss South Park. Oh, Allie's here. Missed you before. Thanks for defending me in comments. One guy's really mad. He's going to be really mad after this morning. If you scroll back, I had like 2 tech issues already. He's going to be so mad. Well, technically October and November is not winter. Anyway. Joe MP working 11 days in a row, difficult? I mean, it's not impossible, it's just the drain, but we've done it. And we'll do it again. Is it cold? It's okay. Morning, Martian girl. Oh, Big Lots is done? Oh boy. As long as you're enjoying Sun God. I'll play along here and there, you know? Yeah, you know. What? It's kind of funny that somebody writes like, maybe I'll read it at the end of the stream. Oh, looks like we're going to be waiting here. Maybe I'll read it at the end of the stream, but essentially somebody decided to write a paragraph, like not an insignificant one either, a long one about, you know, it's like they try to inject some positives in there. It's, oh, they like the stream, but I talk about tech so much, and then my mental health must be in question because apparently I need a therapist. Like it's weird to complain about somebody's channel that you are not forced to watch and then also demand they get a therapist. It's weird. You know, look at a mirror as you told him to do, Allie. Oh, Big Lots won last year? Jamie on Twitch, good morning. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon. Love eggs and bacon. Prayer, good morning. Leon, good morning. Just a Germ, 984, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Oh, another bot on Kick. Oh, Prayer has a Big Lots left. Wait, if they went bankrupt, how do they stay open? I thought they just, I mean, I guess you could still declare bankruptcy but still exist, depending on what's going on. But Counter-Strike guy is here on Twitch. Hello. Light's still red, but that guy's still inching. We must not reward inchiness. I mean, he's already been in the crosswalk. Oh, good, he's turning with no turn signal. Nice. Good. Almost at the bridge. I don't know if I'm feeling the speed, but let's try. Big breakfast deal. I mean, every diner has some sort of breakfast and or brunch specials. There used to be this diner on like Park Avenue. I think it was called Big Daddy Diner. I don't know if it's still open. That was kind of a fun one. But if you're talking diner, just somebody in the chat who loves the 3-decker diner. 3 or triple? I'm sure you'll find it if you search for either. This car that needs the buff is still here. Well, looks like we wait. Let me catch up with Chad again. People are weird, for sure. That's okay. Michelle K, thank you. Oh, I could have gone. They have a green light still. I'm going to go to the middle. Yeah. Now I'm going to wait. Наталья Щелгина, доброе утро. Septic Topics, favorite Russian pianist, dropped a video. Which one? Which pianist? Oh yeah, there's no diner. If you mean $2.99, there's no diner around here that you'll get a big breakfast for $2.99. You can't even get a bacon, egg, and cheese for $2.99. You know, it's all salt dust. 3-decker diner. There it is. I don't know why they won't move it. Probably lazy. Sandy Hill, good morning. If we didn't have weird people, that would be normal. Very true. Very true. Oh, this guy can go. I'm going to go in front of the next guy. Really? So he didn't even stop at all. TLC. Another bot on kick, okay. All right, let's see what we can do on this bridge. Casey Blazer, good morning. Ambrose went to big... You know, you're right. They did take a while. I remember that vaguely now, too. You triggered a memory. Blitz. Glad you're enjoying. IKEA has a $2.99 breakfast? Really? There's an IKEA in Red Hook, Brooklyn, but do they have a full featured breakfast for $2.99? Really? A cog in the system. Welcome back. Any Starbucks around? Always Starbucks around. But not on the bridge. I only have a black coffee for breakfast these days. Unless I'm working on the weekend. Then I will indulge in something not good for you. Because it's healthy to eat your feelings. Yes. Anything that somebody says somebody's like super cheap, I don't know what language I just spoke, but you know what I mean. I always think about Taco Bell. I got a friend that lives in Jersey. He always tells me, oh man, Taco Bell's got like a $5 box deal today. I'm going to go get one. I look at the app. And before you log in, you can see it. As soon as you tell it you're in Manhattan, it's over $10 for the same deal. So you just get the Manhattan tax. City tax. But you also get taxed on your paychecks too. City tax. Yeah, they sell Starbucks everywhere, but, you know, still not on the bridge. A banana slug would take 6 days. 17 hours to cross this bridge. Ambrose doesn't trust super cheap foods. I still like halal carts, street meat. Some people are concerned about their hygiene, but I don't mind. I feel like it's a way to keep my system on edge, you know? So it doesn't get complacent. Lots of trains on this bridge. Davey loves giant apple fritters. Man, that sounds good right now. Stuffed with a chunk of apples. Thick glaze, I like that. Yes, the bridge journey. Sewer dogs, like hot dogs or something? I haven't had a hot dog from the street in a long time. But I feel like I used to when I was a kid. My mom would often buy one for me. But I don't know. This is the loudest bridge we got. Loudest bridge. At least the Brooklyn Bridge has no trains. And the walkway is elevated above the cars, so you feel a little open, a little more open. Especially when you get to the middle of the bridge, you have unobstructed views. Here you got a fence on both sides. With some holes though sometimes. But yeah. Lots of options. Very true. Like Taco Bell. The banana slug has a mucus gland that creates a cord that it can use to rappel down heights. And that's a fact. Factoid tidbit. Nova ate roach coach dogs all the time. Back in Philly. Soft pretzel too. Nice. No, that guy was taking a picture. I thought I was like, oh yeah, I added that myself, yeah. Trying to get like an automated thing going so that it at least keeps track. Apparently over on Kick, somebody named Anal King Brennan's there with like a finger somewhere in the derriere. Okay. And train. Reinforcing the Kick platform, yes. How long is the bridge, Bear in the Garden? Yeah, there's a couple. The original halal guys used to be the ones on 53rd and 6th. But now I guess it's, I think it's Adels is the big one. Maybe Rebel Rel. I don't know about all the studies though. There's also a lot of people that vouch for the carnivore diet only, so I'm sure it's never good to be only one thing. You gotta moderate somehow. .2 miles to this bridge. Thank you. GPT's still dead. Megs and Sean has made it in. We had so many tech problems this morning. No wonder you weren't on the stream yet. They were in my backpack. Quick pause the video. There's the moon. I don't know if you can see it on this angle, but a little hazy too, huh? All right, onwards. I'm sweating. My hat is making me too warm. Carpet Brodus, hello. Blitz, glad you're enjoying. I don't know if we talked about it, but the DJI Flip was announced. New drone. It looks pretty cool. What I didn't like is that it does not support FPV goggles, even though the cheaper DJI Neo does. And I feel like that's the one thing that would get me back into droning. But, yeah. Photo op deduction applied. Nice. Yeah. Sometimes you'll see more runners on this bridge, but it is cold, but this is usually not a very populated bridge this hour. Sometimes the photography group will be here to catch the morning sun on downtown Manhattan, but Yeah, well, isn't there some other like political guy, or I think he's a psychologist, Jordan Peterson or something, who also swears by the carnivore diet? I think there's some other news coming out that we may be treating cholesterol too aggressively too. I don't know for sure about that one yet. Nah, that's not cool to say something else. Joker on Twitch, good morning. The red dye. I don't know if I did. Like the food coloring red dye? Let me guess, it causes cancer too? Another train. Good morning. They are removing it from stuff. I mean, food coloring is also like you don't need to color stuff artificially just for fun. Big Kool-Aid's gonna come at me now. Royce McCutcheon wonders what city it is. Have you checked the title of the stream? That's what it seems like sometimes, Gigi, yeah, you know. She is running, I'm just walking. Nate Costa, good morning. All right, downhill, a little easier now. Ah, it's Boston. Another train, Q train. Well, actually, that makes me curious. We need to explore this a little bit. Let's think about this. Hold on. I'm going to wait for the train to pass. Okay. I am intrigued actually now because if you clicked into the stream without reading the title, so I'm curious what made you click into it. It might have just been the thumbnail, but I am like, I'm genuinely curious. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I am genuinely curious how, I'm assuming it was just the thumbnail that was at that point in time. Okay, there's gonna be a view for you. Pause the timing. Okay, let's go. Uh-oh, the Scoots Magoots on the wrong side. It would help me to know, because then I could like try to think about what draws people in too, right? What platform is it reading? Joker, YouTube. Not everyone on YouTube, you know. Photo Spaceman, good morning on Twitch. Oh, I'm in a hurry. There's a lot of people talking about like the sixth vital sign. Some say it's pain, some say it's walking, mobility. There are studies that have linked walking speed to mortality as you age. We'll see about that, I guess. stay with me for another few decades. Let's see what happens. Counter-Strike God, thanks for the follow. Oh, it's just a joke. Ah, okay. If it's just a joke, I'll let it slide. It went over my head. I just, you know, sometimes I just, I assume the worst. Yeah, that's why I don't like uploading thumbnails usually manually for live streams. I like that YouTube keeps updating it as the stream goes on, because if you put a manual thumbnail up on a live stream, it'll keep that thumbnail up the entire live. After the stream ends, of course, you can do whatever you want. It's only going to have one thumbnail, unless you're using that feature where you can test different thumbnails. Q-Train! Manhattan Bridge! That would be a good thumbnail there in the garden. Oh, no, hello. Did you ride the train? I think you could. I know sometimes the MTA doesn't like you recording inside trains, but I don't think they really care anymore. It's more the service. So I guess if you're in an above-ground train, it should be fine. This one you'd only have a little bit on the bridge, but then if you go deeper into another borough, you might have more opportunities to just be above ground. Mine too, Royce. I'm a little biased, though. A little biased. All right, Blitz, have a good one. Thanks for popping in. Oh, is a TikTok stream that always tries to do it? Well, let's see what happens. How many more days until TikTok might actually disappear from the App Store? I mean, it won't disappear from people's phones, but they could, in theory, block connections to it. I definitely am not. I'm not in support of like banning apps and websites. Like, not. I don't know. Like, sometimes I think you gotta account for people's ignorance, but at the same time, once you start banning things at a government level, like access to websites, you know, where do you draw the line? I don't know. It's like, it's not a black and white issue. Nothing really is. Amper, I always walk fast on my commutes. If it says I'm walking to work in the title, we're going to be walking fast. Oh, yeah. Children exploitation, that's a tough one. It's like child, it's the same, it's probably the same parents that would have tried to bring their kids to all the auditions for becoming child actors and stuff, I'm assuming. And now they can just do it on their own. January 19th TikTok, then there's I guess there's an inauguration coming. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, some of these stairs are wet, but I'm gonna try to double step them still. Doesn't seem that way. Okay, we're down. Oh, bike's on the sidewalk. I wonder if he's gonna be going to the wrong side of the bridge on the bike. Let me see. If he makes a turn left up ahead, that means he's gonna be going, like, he came from the other side of the bridge, too. If he makes a left there, no, he's not going to the, okay. All right, that would have been funny. Yay, we got a green light. A retail walking speed, nice. The problem with TikTok is China. I mean, if China wants to get people's data, they're going to find other ways to do it anyway. Maybe it's one of the biggest apps, but I heard somebody saying something funny about it. It's like America wants your data too, but they don't want anyone else to get it. They want to be able to sell it to them themselves. Anyway, next bridge will be the Brooklyn Bridge. But also, good morning, Deborah. Glad you're enjoying Sun God. Yeah, somebody came out about it. I think there was like a kid whose parents made life in an RV content, and they felt like they always had to be on. It was a tiny, cramped space. They were always being filmed, and they said they have no privacy. And it's just it seemed like not a fun situation. Dasha, привет. Bridge crossing data is free to me. Nice. How did we do today? Did I miss it? We were close to being the fastest, but not there yet. Let's see how we do on the Brooklyn Bridge. If there are less people on it, as I expect there to be, we have an open lane to travel quickly. Ambrose prefers no privacy. Wait, I thought you do like a little privacy. Okay, then give us your phone number and address. Did the owner of TikTok's going to the inauguration? Oh, this is a little icy. Okay, be careful there. Let's see what happens. I kind of thought with the change in regime, it would not get banned, but I guess let's see what happens. Have I always lived in New York? I mean, ever since I immigrated. It's so, you could say you immigrate from a place and you emigrate to a place, right? From Russia, I immigrated. That last bridge was the Manhattan Bridge. Eat it, I'm recording you? Oh boy. All right, let's, I think you said the timing starts from the bottom of the stairs, right? So we gotta move. Let's roll. Oh, there's actually quite a lot of people on here. What the heck? Oh, it was extended again? Let's see. She does like mushroom pizza. Well, it depends. She likes things when she likes them. There's like a haze over the city. Santa's going to the Santa's. I know, I read that correctly. Oh my God, it's Santa! I know him. Justin S. Just some tech problems earlier. I switched power cables. That seems to have helped, but I don't know. Lopcord, thanks for the Twitch follow. No, Laura, it's not coming this way. Not that far. That is a really bright reflection of the sun there, though. It's just over the horizon, I guess, but... I'm actually surprised there's more people on here than I expected. Anytime I have to wind left and right, you know, just dodge a little bit, weave, not wind, weave, it affects their time. M. Lowan, thanks for the follow. On Twitch, Michelle K, thanks for the membership. Welcome, M. Lowan. Hello. Tourists are not time deductible, see? We're in trouble. Because every little, you know, half second, quarter second adds up. Every dodge I have to do, every dodge I make, it takes a toll on the time. But at least we get to the middle of the bridge and do photo ops there. That's my pause, and then we'll see. I guess if there's any Instagrammers in the way, I could just say, "No, I'm doing something." Lost no way, good morning. Sitting on the fence. I'm so bad. That's a Simpsons reference. I understood that reference. Oh, Frank the Tank is here. I'm sure there's a Wrangler going across the bridge somewhere. Goat chili sausage stuff. Sounds interesting. This is too low, but I don't want to adjust it right now because it'll slow me down. I'll do it in the middle. Let's try it, Ambrose. How would I rank this bridge in terms of noise? One of the better ones. There's just some car noise, but no loud trains. So that's good. For me, anyway. What does kangaroo taste like? If we're talking Australian meats. Yeah, temperatures plummet, and there's apparently snow for Sunday. So we'll see what happens with that. It's not a blizzard, but it sounds like there could be some substantial accumulation. But then it drops to single-digit temperatures early next week. Oh man, it is actually, I don't know why people are still here. I thought everyone went home. Yeah, there's like more people in the middle than a couple of weeks now. There are actually some spots here where we're gonna yeah, what is this? What are the people doing here? Wow. I am a little surprised. Relic 444, thanks for the follow. The college kids are still off. I think I went back to by this point in January, I think I was back at NYU already. All right, looking south. It is hazy. I see Statue of Liberty, Staten Island Ferry, Jersey in the distance on the right, Governor's Island in front of us, Staten Island behind it, Verrazano on the left, Brooklyn in between us. IKEA should be there somewhere. Let's look north. Looking north. One Manhattan Square cheese grater, Manhattan Bridge we just walked over. Brooklyn over there again. Queens behind it too. Midtown, Billionaires Row, Empire State Building, Confucius Plaza, Hudson Yards with the Edge, Verizon Building. All right, let's move. We got to dodge tourists the rest of the way, though, so let's see what happens with our time. Relic's enjoying it from Rochester. Nice, up north. Glad you're enjoying it. And the moon is out, too. All right. Usually this side is busier when there's tourists on the bridge, but let's see what happens. I'm very surprised that there's still this many people here. I think it was less last week, and now it's picked up again. It's interesting. Very interesting. I never adjusted my camera, did I? Oh well, it's not so bad actually. Dolwad, hello, thanks for the follow. It's not super crowded now, but let's see what happens after we get past this support. The on-ramp for pedestrians from Manhattan tends to be a busy spot. I feel that most of the tourists will come in from the Manhattan side, go halfway, and then just go back towards Manhattan. I mean, even if it is Friday, we only come here on a Friday. And it's not always this busy. Especially after the holidays. Looks like a spacesuit. No, I'm gonna slow down. I don't want to slow down. I don't want to stop. Okay. Space bounce. Get your TikToks in before they ban it. Most people are siloed enough these days that they only go to one platform. If you're going to do vertical content, you're going to do it everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. You can't put all your eggs in one basket in case something gets banned, you know? I think someone's trying to run by me, but they're doing it slowly, so I don't know when they're going to do it. But we got our own pace to worry about. I think if I just kick it up like another notch, I could probably go about the same speed. I wonder, actually. Let's try. Let's see if we can maintain pace with just walking. This might actually help me. Yeah, I think this will help me. Oh, I think I'm actually going faster now. Oops. I do have a concept of a plan. This is the Brooklyn Bridge. Well, now the end of it. Is that something I can actually set up, Amper? I think I have seen other people have the miles per hour thing, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing the shake and bake right now. We've seen Casey Neistat run by us before on this bridge. I do feel like I slowed down a little bit. I'll try to close the gap. So I don't know why she has to run right in the middle. I don't think I'll be learning Mandarin. Did she? Hallie, maybe. I get my heart rate to like 170, sometimes 180 on my Tuesday, Thursday weighted stair runs. I can't do push-ups at all anymore, even unweighted. I think I killed my shoulders doing the weighted vest push-ups. Oh well. Time to do some stability exercises. I think I'm going to still do a half day on Monday, but we'll see. It's going to be frigid. People thought we saw Kevin Bacon. Did anybody clip it? Just pretty much English and Russian and very, very basic Spanish. Oh, they're so cool. They're so cool with their farting cars. And I'm just overheating right now with this hat. I never do double steps on these. They're like narrow and tall. At least on the way down. On the way up, I would. All right, we're off. GoPro Dob, hello, on Twitch. Do I prefer winter walking or summer walking? Well, I like the variety. I like the winter because I don't sweat as much, but I do like the summer too. I'm going to adjust this a little bit and tighten that. Let's see if we get a higher angle now. Okay. How did we do today on the bridge? Oh yeah, Pigeonese, I forgot. Whoa, it was a pretty substantial record today compared to the last. I have a hat on from the beginning of the stream. I think it's too much. I should probably take it off now. I think my head is sweating hard. Ted Turner, hello. They did install some sort of noise things that monitor your car's noise. I don't know how well they work, though. Makala. Hope it happens and hope you enjoy. Yeah, new PR. Not now. If I can make it to 14 minutes, 15 seconds, I wonder if I can do sub 14 bridge crossing. This is only just walking. Remember, no running. I never have both feet off the ground at the same time. Should that be like that? Is that how that's supposed to be? Thank you, Florian. RZ, hello. So I'll sweat out of my nose with all my sniffles. Let me get my hat off. It's too hot. It's a very thin hat, too. Like, I can compress it down to, like, nothing. This is all I need for a hat, really. Just crumple it up. Pocket it. Not keister it. It's not that kind of show. Should it be? I don't know. Yeah, now the sniffles are going to be... Oh, this one's doing it too. I guess it's all these NYPD vans. That guy didn't want to be in the juice. Oh, it does smell. Oof. Oof. Sounds like a tasty dessert, Martian Girl. The speed of my walking is the latest of the world's problems. Well, it matters to me, you know? We're trying to set some records sometimes. Sometimes. Not always. Every poop I take. Dun, 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 dun. I've slowed down substantially after the bridge walk. We're not walking at like super slow speeds, but we don't look crazy either right now, apart from the camera on my chest. Oh yeah, Gladys wasn't here last week. Hopefully she's here this week. Oh, a Bear in the Garden did a celebratory gifting of the memberships for the new PR, I think. Thank you, Bear in the Garden, for the support and metrics and your membership and gifting memberships. Very kind. And appreciated. Ambrose is back in the member game. Natalie Torres, Mimi, Jen City, Scott, welcome. Every sniffle I take. Smell-o-vision, maybe one day. We were promised flying cars in the year 2000. That didn't really happen. Well, I guess some people have figured out how to make giant drones you could fly on. Australis Fishing, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I'm just on the DJI Pocket 3, so it's a built-in gimbal. I heard All Day NYC also tried to do the X-Real Air glasses for, oh, it looks like they might be filming something here. I see an outdoor catering thing. For trying to read the chat. Yeah, I think they're filming over on Mott Street, actually. Wonder what they're filming down here. I wonder if it's that same man with the book thing with Arnold. I don't know if it's if they can make it down here for that, if that's something else. I didn't read any comments, but we briefly talked about that guy who was upset with my tech stuff and said I need therapy. And Allie's defense of me. Maybe I'll read the whole thing after we get to the park. I mean, if you're willing to write such a comment, you should also be willing to have it read in front of everybody, because it's out there now. Like, I think one of the things I want to be doing is bringing self-awareness to people who lack it. Dodo Bird 843, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Phlegm. He ain't wrong. Well, maybe he isn't, but time and a place, you know. Oh yeah, Vegas and Walk Sean saw the comment. That's why he was talking about it. Well, thankfully, RZ, you missed all the tech troubles we had earlier. That guy's going to be really upset, the one who made the comment. But I'll read it later, don't worry. If I remember, you might need to remind me, but yeah. They are filming that movie here, too? Or is that something else? I don't know. Maybe Kumu Monster will be by later. There is a no filming sign here, but this one is for a Law and Order Organized Crime Season 5. Wow, they were very specific on which one it is and what season they're doing. If that's even accurate. It's a lot of boxes of veggies. Uh-oh. Oh, it should be okay now. The fishies, the fishies. Sometimes we saw just how fresh the fish were. They were moving. But a lot of these are frozen, which is fine. Even sushi fish is frozen. The Law and Order will never end. There's an elevator that goes right into the street. Interesting. I'm sure I've seen it before. I guess I've just never seen it being used. Yep, Terry, we did that during the New Year's stream. That was a big goal. I think we're close to 51 now, which would be pretty cool. I don't know, Ron, because he's hidden fully from the channel. It'll never show a comment or a chat. Oh, there's a cherry picker under the bridge. Alright, gets a little narrow here. Gets a little narrow here. Gets a little narrow here. Artificial bottleneck. It could be that, or it could be even simpler than that, Coyote, but I guess everyone needs to find an answer for everything. Yeah, Ali, that was actually one of Bagels and Walk's Sean ideas. The amnesty stream, where we either like collectively decide, look at the ban list and decide who to unban, or just unban everybody and just see what happens. Oh, I think Gladys is here. It's a good day again. No tech problems can make the day bad. Well, unless it happens right as we're walking across the street with Gladys. No, Carl, she's coming. Whew, oof, there's a strong gas exhaust smell now. Whew. Whew, whew. That's a very Russian way to say something smells bad. Phew! Phew! I don't know. I don't think people normally say it that way in the United States. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but to me, it's a very Russian way of saying. I'm sure other places do that too, of course, but that's what I was used to. Andrew, good morning. All right, we gotta wait for her. First, there's a bus here. There he goes. Which building, Maddie? All right, let's roll.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Gladys. I missed the viewers, sorry. But she does everything for us. She says hello. She wishes everyone a great weekend. She does a bow for you. I mean, is that more of like a, I don't know the technical term, but we always love to see Gladys. Wow, every, does it have to do with how, I mean, I'm assuming a lot of it has to do with how cold it is and dry, I'm assuming. But it's not, it's the smell is so much more prevalent today out of all the cars. Is that something known with, like, I'm an idiot, so is that something known with cars, like a colder temperature also makes the exhaust smell worse? Or am I just noticing it differently today just because of me being weird? That'll be fun, Eric. A courtesy, okay. I was getting close to that one, but I wasn't sure because it didn't. I'm not an expert on those, you know. Norella's here. Good morning. Yeah, seriously, all the kids that also walk by her are very, they get that positive energy too for their day. Like it's true, you never know the impact you're going to make on someone's day, right? You could be the reason someone does something really positive that day. Like, right? This is there's no end. What would that be? The butterfly effect or something? I don't know. It's a side effect of congestion pricing. Thanks. Side effect of congestion pricing. What did she said it's always weird on Madison Street. Well, yeah, we can go now. Yeah, I already made it. Eric Lindman started the Gift for Gladys Fund with $5. Appreciate that support, Eric. We got to make it happen one day. The New York City ambassador, that's right. Gladys has gone global. Yep. So it's a different energy on the last block and this block at the crosswalks. Oh, one of my tables is busy, but I can go to the other table. I can hang out at this table. All right. Oh, that's a chill on the bung. Oh, Frank the Tank gives me some answers. Drops the knowledge on me. Car exhaust does smell more in cold weather because of the temperatures. The fuel doesn't all get burned as efficiently. Okay. All right, that sounds reasonable to me. Again, I'm not an expert, but the way you're saying it makes sense to me. That makes sense. We should have a Gladys emoji for members. You're right, Ron. I need to work on that. That is a good idea. I guess you could add it into the merch thing just so I could have somewhere to look at it again. The grumpy bald guy, the anti-Gladys. RJ, hello. I should read the tech comment. Okay, let me go pull that out of the archives. All right. So this was a comment on a live stream from... How do you look at comments again from recently? Analytics, or is it content? It's probably content. There was an easier way to look at comments than this before, but now it looks different. Yeah, what the... Maybe no, it's... probably community tab, that's where they put it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's view all. Okay. All right, this is from the January 15th walk to work. So just this past Wednesday by, I think someone named Mike. Again, for some reason YouTube shows the username rather than the actual display name for a comment for me, but here it is. I really love watching your walking journeys. It's very interesting, but I do know this. You seem to be very obsessed with your phone and or equipment. It's like every day of every week of every month of every year, there's an issue with your phone and or equipment. I personally have never seen anything like this before. When watching your vlogs, your phone seems to be working fine, but somehow you would start finding a problem with your phone or equipment. I can disagree with that in certain scenarios. I have watched the greats on here, like Action Kid and others, and never seen this problem. I guess what I'm saying, your phone be working great. Your videos are very nice. I appreciate that. But don't become obsessed with it. I'm already obsessed. I think you may need some help. You might need to talk to a therapist. Interesting. I mean, even blowing my nose, that's me. Even blowing my nose, you know, it's going to last about as long as a sniffle. Right? So sniffle, I could also do the blow nose, and then it's just going to come back in the same amount of time. It's just like not even worth it. It's not worth wasting the paper or dirtying a kerchief, which I don't like the idea of a handkerchief, a reusable one anyway. That's right, Bear in the Garden. Our commutes are filled with all sorts of stuff. We got everything here. You got it all. That's right, Deborah. It's that's why I'm here to bring self-awareness too. I think people take things seriously. I mean, I take my things seriously, but I try not to take myself too seriously. But the tech stuff, I mean, that's like, it keeps me going. Like, I love tech. I always have. That's always like been a thing for me. I've just always been interested in it. Man, I first got America Online dial-up internet in 1992. I was online. I started with AOL 2.0. 2.0 I started with. I think there was a newer one out then, but like the computer that we got came with it. It was an IBM 486 SX2. It was either 92 or 93. I can't even remember now, but it was one of those. Might have been 93. I don't know. And I think that kind of solidified, reinforced, fortified my love for tech and internet and all that stuff. All of them, Deborah. Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's not always great to highlight, but I think sometimes people aren't even aware of what they're doing, and we bring awareness. That is true, RZ. That is true. There could be a spectrum of normal too. Like, I know it's used to refer to something else these days, but everything could be a normal variant or a variant of normal, and maybe it's just how we interpret things. But like I said before, humans have to label everything and put a definition behind it all, for better or worse. You know, it is what it is. It's just it's life as we interpret it. Life was in the what? I sounded like that Kiboga AI voice that just sometimes goes off on nonsense. It just sometimes makes no words. I don't know why I like that sometimes, but I do. It's just very funny. Appreciate that follow, Angela. Thank you. Ron says, social media gave stupid a microphone. I like that. Hey, if you guys are learning along with me, that's great. I think that's a positive. Added math coprocessor to make it faster. Man, I think that's also back when RAM was measured and hard drive space was measured in megabytes still. I mean, how big was a floppy disk? 3.5 inch. It's like 1.44 megabytes. I mean, think about that. 1.44? I think that's how big it was. That's true, Deborah. You're also right. But I don't know. Based on the way that he was writing it, I'm not sure. There was some... and also based on the demographics of the channel, it seems unlikely. So we have to take into consideration statistics and likelihood of things. The backpack hasn't come in yet, Andy. It's supposed to come in next week. I may need to... I'm really concerned about that Coalax Lancer 300 backpack. It's on sale now, but I want to really test this one out before I commit to buying that one because it's more expensive and is much bigger and robust. And I don't need that if this other one works because it's smaller and more compact. I don't need to wear extra weight when I'm going to have a satellite dish on my backpack, but we'll see. You know, I don't really hear the Ode to Joy song today. I actually don't hear much music at all. Maybe the speaker's broken. There was also they had the proper floppy disks that were actually floppy. Those are like 5.25 inch or something. Was that the size? But I don't think they held as much capacity. Lori, good to see you again. Have a great one. And as always, thank you for your generosity and support. I remember I collected AOL floppy disks, because AOL used to send out, America Online used to send out floppy disks with their stuff. And back then you could just erase it and use it for your own stuff. So I would like store documents. Like, I mean, what documents did I think I had like a diary I put on an AOL floppy disk. We are in Seward Park, yes. TI 94. I think the TI 83 is the one I always had for the usual graphing calculator stuff. Has that thing ever changed over the years? Starszy Vajak with a cool sunglasses emoji. Hello. The squirrel had a nut in its mouth. That's right, from the 5-inch floppy. So I thought, oh, they're disbanding. Scatter. Well, that means we're late. It was 5 1/4 inch, and the sizes were 80 to 1200 kilobytes. Interesting. So it did get over a megabyte, but not as big as 1.4 inch. No, 3.5 inch floppies with 1.44 megabytes. It seems. Oh, I remember zip drives. Never had one, but I remember. I think one of the schools I was in had them. And then America Online started sending out CD-ROMs, but they weren't rewritable, so you couldn't do anything with those. Those were just useless coasters. James Rodriguez also contributing to the gift for Gladys. $10 super chat. Thank you, James Rodriguez, for your support and for supporting Gladys. We'll have to figure this out somehow. Yes, we will. Deborah had a zip drive. Nice. Yeah, I never had one. Now, was a zip drive equivalent to tape storage? I don't remember how they actually worked. I never had one. I never learned about it. Toss a squirrel, and I don't have any nuts in it. Plus, I see the squirrel has a nut in its mouth. I wonder if it's going to bury it. Oh, would it be mad at us if we stole it from it? It's burying the nut right now. I wonder if it would like see me do it and then like try to kill me. Do squirrels really remember where they bury their nuts? Because it seems like he just randomly chose a location. And yeah, he buried that nut in there. That's it. Oh, he's looking at me too. He's like, you better not steal my nut, boy. I could tell that's how he said it. Oh, was the metal bar blocking it? No. Was the metal bar blocking the entire thing? Oh, well. You play with AOL CDs like shurikens? Nice. Everything on your laptop was saved to your zip drive. Does zip drives have any failure rates? I don't know. They bury in so many locations, and the off chance of remembering where some of them were buried. Nice. Wait, squirrel brains get bigger in size during certain times of the year so they can try to remember where they bury their nuts? Wait, this looks like a different squirrel. Is he trying to steal the nut from the other squirrel? Interesting. He didn't find it, but he looked like he was digging around. Nightbot's a robot. Nightbot doesn't understand. He only operates on automatic directives that are programmed, so it's nothing. If it captures emojis, too many caps, and I think sometimes it considers like too many periods as symbols too. Zips did have failure problems. Ooh. There was only one company making the drive, so it didn't last. Time to go back to mini discs. Oh, NYC Crossing Guard Appreciation Day is the first day of the school year. That's good to know. That's good to know. So we can get ready for September and maybe do that. That's interesting. We have to keep that in mind. Squirrels have a zip code system? Interesting. They can't remember where they put their nuts. That's why you get a big forest of oak trees. Interesting. The thing is, I don't know. I mean, the nuts that it was one of those peanut casings. Aren't those all like roasted too? So they're probably not going to grow into anything, are they? I don't even know. All right, I better get ready. It's getting cold just sitting here, and I want to get my work done and see what happens later if we can get out again. But I don't know yet. Well, let's find out. Online nut tracking? Oh boy. All right. Let's wind down. Thanks everyone for joining today. Hopefully you enjoyed the commute. We started off with some tech problems, but it looks like things stabilized a little bit there. We did manage to get a new record on the Brooklyn Bridge by a substantial amount. I think having a pace setter was very helpful in that second half. So that means we know I can walk faster, but I can do it for the whole thing if I really push myself. The problem is how busy it is on the bridge. I'm hoping February does calm down a little bit and gets a little slower even than now, but we'll see. I got a raid suggestion, Nagura. Okay, let me do that now before we lose everybody. We usually lose a lot of people when I start sitting in one spot, which is understandable. It is what it is. Stream manager, raid channel. And you said it was Nagura. Paragliding. That's pretty awesome. This person is going to be paragliding live on stream. Stay safe. Be careful. But that sounds fun. So if you're over on Twitch right now, I'm sending people to Nagura, and they have a lot of viewers anyway, but that sounds like an interesting thing to watch regardless. Ta-ta for now. I like that acronym. TTFN. I'm assuming that's what it stands for. First computer was a Gateway. I think I had a Gateway back when they packaged them in the cow boxes, if anyone remembers those. I did eventually have a Gateway. I had a Compaq. And I forget what I think the last one I might have had was the Gateway before I started building my own computers. Yeah. That must have been around the year 2000, 2001. I mean, I did do upgrades before. I did RAM upgrades. I did video card upgrades. So, like, I got my own Voodoo 3. And then I had a Voodoo 5. I had the last Voodoo you can get on an original PCI slot. Before they all went AGP for a while, Advanced Graphics Port. And then we're all back to PCI Express now anyway. But I don't know if anybody remembers those days. I'm the Alpha Squirrel. How come no snow? It's we've had less snow these last few years. I think they promised this year would be a little bit more than last year. So far, I guess, I don't know. But technically, we have more winter than less. And January, February would be the most likely months. So let's see. There might be some snow this Sunday. BT dubs. What does my phone now say about it? I don't know if it says enough yet. 1 to 3 inches on my phone app, which is today weather. Ambrose said it could be closer to 5 now, I think, but we'll see if it changes at all. Tilt the cam down. Oh, I missed all the squirrels are gone now. Everyone had a Gateway back in the day? Yeah. I remember Napster. Napster, Kazaa, LimeWire. Before those, I used IRC. ! Get, if anyone remembers that. That was the way to do it. I remember because my mom didn't really let me watch it, I downloaded South Park myself. Using IRC. Colorado's getting a decent amount of snow. Oh, is there a squirrel? Oh, that one on the rail over there? That squirrel does have a nut in its mouth. I wonder where they're finding all these nuts, because I think they're just like peanuts that people are leaving, but I don't know where they're getting them from, or if they're stealing each other's nuts. Virginia also 1 to 3? That's pretty cool, Hal. Yeah, people... have to be careful of power. You can get pretty cheap power supplies, but that doesn't mean they're good. There was like I forget the website, but there was a guy that truly evaluated power supplies and like stability and all that, and safety. I mean, they all have their own safety ratings, but yeah. It's a blue jay. Ugh. That one I know. All right. Anyway, thanks again, everyone, for joining today. Hopefully you enjoyed our commute and such. And yeah, I'm going to get to work. We'll see if we have a chance to get out later. I don't know yet. We'll find out together. But if not, hopefully this weekend. If it does snow, I really will try to get out there. But it's going to be a pretty busy weekend for us, family-wise. So we'll see if there's time. But we'll find out together. Anyway, thanks again for joining. Always appreciate your super chat, super stickers, sparrows, PayPal memberships, subscribers. Thank you. Not subscribers. Thank you too. If you're not subscribed, but you hear me saying it, please think about subscribing. Helps us out. Helps other walkers out too. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subscriptions, which is equivalent to a membership on YouTube. If you're not following on Twitch but still listening, think about it. Helps us out as well. Thanks for all your thumbs. Thanks to the mods everywhere. And that about does it. Have a great rest of Friday and the weekend. If I don't see you, Monday is technically a holiday, but I think I will try to work a little bit. I did take quite a bit of time off around the holidays, so I want to make sure I maintain my numbers. So we might still do a like a half day or something. Which won't affect the stream. It'll be at the same time, but I'll let you know if anything changes. And I got to figure out the stability of this thing. I'm gonna send the logs over to Rational again and see if anything shows. All right. Until next time. Have a good one. Bye.